Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Arise! You know, since Alphen can feel pain now, that is a very odd thing for him to still be asking.
My fists are crushing it out there!
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Del Faris. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Well, that much is definitely clear.
Get lost! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! First Soda! Reload! You're finished! No escape! I can shatter any steel! Not today! It's time! First strike!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! You're mine! Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Coming!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh yeah,
Looks like we
I haven't commented on it yet, but the second battle theme is pretty good.
You think Voron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern!
They're surrounding us! Radiant Pierce!
Mega Fist on!
They look cute and stuff, but they're
done! Rising Wyvern!
Don't breathe!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! You're mine! Stardust! Not today!
We're in the home stretch, guys. What you say?
Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out? No further!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Mega Sonic Drop! Stardust! Now! Searing Gale!
Do it!
Oh, nice.
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! Now, take this! Rising Wyvern!
Healing circle now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Step back. This one's all law.
Okay, so what is Searing Gale? Okay. Oh, okay. It's the Flaming Edge move for Hurricane Thrust.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
It's over!
Eat this!
Soaring right spear! You're mine! You're finished!
Here's the evil!
Soaring right spear!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Rising Wyvern! We got flyers!
I've got
I'm
this.
like bait
Let
to
a
them.
marksman
The
handle
enemy
it.
wields art too.
We'll
All
soon
yours.
see about that. Now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
I'm just getting started! Rising Falcon!
Blazer
Not a
primed
chance!
and ready. Sleep
Soaring
now.
right spear!
Let's get
Rising
you all
Falcon!
tucked away. Blazer!
Slide! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
It's showtime!
Not today! Dragon Shell!
Now!
Take Valera!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Oh, hey, we got some of that.
What's this thing?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Oh, hello.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern! Soaring right spear!
Far enough! Come on!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Now!
You're mine!
Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory. Naturally.
Rising Falcon!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
I'm not done!
No complaints here.
Raining slash! Here I come! It's over!
Let's get you all tucked
Try
away.
harder!
Here
I come! You're finished! Soaring right spear!
Reload! I'll be radiant here! Lightning can I'm out of ammo!
Let's go, slot.
Too much to handle? Annihilate!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
You're mine!
This!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Hurricane Thrust!
Arctic waterfall! Freeze
This one's all mine! Not today!
Nothing gets by me!
Now in the groove.
Mega Solar! In an instant! Impact Cross!
That extra training paid off.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Alright, that's definitely for Xion. Now, time to head up here.
further! I'm not done! I can carve through fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to push it through.
I was only trying to be nice.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
Oh, dang.
It's too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up. What a relief. Glimmer Dragon! I'll take you here and now! Rising Wyvern!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Feel astral energy.
Say no more.
Let's refrain from losing.
Yes, let's. This doesn't look completely safe. Oh, so that's the lure that you're supposed to use to get the boss fish. Okay, then. I didn't think it would just outright say, hey, this is for boss fish.
Right, here goes! Here I come! It's over!
Glacial
It's
Spear.
over!
Freeze Lancer. Dance in the wind.
Here I come! You're mine!
I'll be saving
Something's wrong with me. You just say the word and I'm there. I can't believe it's come to this.
Soaring Glacier!
Attack time. Freeze Lancer.
You're mine! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
Art expert coming through.
Watch this! Take this! Talon Storm!
Glacial Spear. Pierce Iido.
Megasonic Thrust!
Take this.
This one's all mine!
Now I'm real mad.
Megasonic Thrust!
Now. Astral energy. Full throttle.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I somehow died right at the end of that.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
No, I would say that is definitely something for Alphen. Wait, where is it? Oh, there we go. Then again, that is a huge attack decrease. Nah. Though, if you had a buff bangle with like a whole bunch of attack bonuses or something, like synthesized onto it, then that would probably be pretty busted.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
So, Halim,
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Okay, nothing out here.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
I'm assuming the red woman, like, removed their memories or something. Aha! Okay. This part connects to Cyslodia, then. I don't know why I have a habit of jumping at enemies to start battles.
Where are you going? Denied! First strike!
Now I've seen everything!
They've got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours. We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight!
Eat that! Take this! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy. Take this! It's over!
Astral energy dance in the wind!
Glacier
Here's Iido!
Ready to see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Magic is there!
Would you? All three of you here and now!
Healing circle!
There you go.
I owe you, Keon. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cut.
Well then, let's keep moving.
I won't forgive you!
Megasonic thrust! Strike it!
We got company!
Explosive ray!
Malevolent! Off stage!
Here I go!
Freeze Lancer! Here's the wind! Glacial Steel! Here's Evil!
Watch
Where's
this!
the stop pile?
Here! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Here's a healing art!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it!
Well done!
Take this!
You're mine!
You're finished! It's go time! Rising Wyvern! Glittering Light Spear!
don't get careless. It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
So we're almost there.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Doesn't look like we're gonna have to fight a boss or anything to get out of here either, so shouldn't have to worry about our cure points or anything.
I'm ready for the next battle. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Rising Wyvern!
Radiant
Soda!
Flutter!
Soaring Lightning!
Lightning!
They got me flying! Infernal Torrent! Here I come! You're finished!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you. Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Looks like it could be worth something.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'm on it! Infernal Torrent! Here I come! You're finished! Soda!
That feel.
Rising Phoenix!
Get you all tucked away.
Take this! You're finished! Rising Phoenix!
Here's
You're
the
mine!
condemned.
Rising Wyvern! Soda!
Do it.
Take this!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In here.
Rising Wyvern! Come and face me!
Reload.
Talon Hurricane! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improved.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Keon actually look faster.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! Here I come! You're finished! Swallow Blade! First strike! You're mine! Soda! Dragon Shell! You're mine!
A victory for the ages.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Kisara's not going to be happy to hear that, Dolim. Alright, that looks good and cleared out.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be alright.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Well, this sure looks like it's gonna be a difficult puzzle. How the heck do we lower this drawbridge? Well, I guess we better start by pulling this lever.
Oh, good. We can cross.
Well, that one was a thinker.
Stop! Who goes there? My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag-Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Oh, well, it looks like we can finally travel to anywhere we want again. Okay, so we see where we need to go, but I think we should do some side stuff first.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
You know what? Where was that one? Ah, yes.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic, but there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Night, everyone! Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Okay, well, to end this episode... Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this first.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Well, most of the perches are filled up now. Frankly, I'm amazed there's so many of these guys.
What cautious lives they must have lived. They deserve credit for their vitality.
They're all so lovely individually, but I think they look downright awe-inspiring, and so many of them are gathered together in one place.
I don't know. It's hard to relax with all of them eyeballing us at once.
Yeah, I guess owls do seem to stare.
You've done well.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know you like it.
Frankly, I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us a big, happy family.
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together if we are to change our fate.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't be alone. I promise.
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both to be together.
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps we should be moving on.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides, there's still a few empty perches left.
We've come this far. Why stop now, right?
Hey, Hoodle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh?
Okay, it says they're all full. But why do I always go there for the field guide? Okay, there's 6 more owls to find. Well, apparently there's one of them just waiting around here for us somewhere. Or is Hoodle just popping out because... Like, because we're in the forest. Well, I don't know.
Okay, off we go.
Anyway, now for the actual thing I wanted to do to end this episode on.
There's something in the water.
Alright.
Now, where might those fish be?
Wait, isn't that thing a ref?
Hey,
Wait.
what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
Oh yeah, Bienfu? Wait. That's a reference to another Tales game, but I don't remember which one. Anyway, let's catch this thing. Okay, upon further inspection, it would seem that this is specifically meant for the golden catfish. I'm guessing each boss fish has, like, its own, like, special lure or something. Try one more time.
All right.
No armored sturgeon. Okay. Well, wow, that got purple all of a sudden. Anyway, actually, I know one thing we can finish this episode with. Because this guy should definitely be done by this point, picking a freaking outfit.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Well... Oof, no.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well...
I was used to fire by now.
I guess everyone has new dialogue in all the towns, because, I mean, you could see this thing from freaking everywhere. But anyway, that will be it for this episode. Next time, well, I think we're going to go do a bunch of side quests. See ya, everyone.